Hey guys, hey guys, sorry about that. It is 10:37 on Monday the 7th of February. How are we already a week into February? I have just put last week's footage onto my laptop so that I can edit it and get it all uploaded later on. But I am going to take the dog for a walk because I need some fresh air and a bit of a change of scenery. I'm just quickly doing my planner for the week because I've not done it. I've not been to the gym this morning. I'm probably not going to go to the gym. I might go after work on Wednesday, but we will see. So there probably won't be much footage this week because I am working 4 days this week. So yes, that is a thing. Which is, it's just one of those things. Can't do much about it, really. What am I looking back at? Okay, so it went out on last Monday, I believe. So, yes. Yeah. My words aren't really working right now. I'm a bit distracted, as you can probably tell. Spotify goes out on the 6th, so that will have gone out today. Because that's the 7th today. I need to get cash out this week. Yeah. Right, okay. I'm going to, I think, take the dog out and then come back to this. So, yes. Yeah, anyway, I am gonna go. Bye for now. Hey guys, so it's now just gone 1? No, just gone 2. It's 2:05. I have already put on a second load of laundry, done my budgeting, checked the oil and screen wash in my car. I checked my tyres the other day, yesterday actually, before we went down, my boyfriend and I, before we went down to see my eldest brother, sister-in-law and niece. We had a really nice time down there. And their Patterdale doesn't have Cushing's disease, so they've got to do more tests. But I suppose that's sort of a positive thing. But anyway, I've already filmed the craft video for Friday as well. I need to make a Valentine's card for my boyfriend because we've said we're just going to do cards. Because we might not be able to see each other on actual Valentine's Day, we're not sure, because I'm working. So yeah, I'm not sure what time I've got to be in at work. Right now, what I am doing is trying to have a go at tidying up this chaos. I mean, that's kind of organised, but this lot I need to stick to, that box, basically, and that's it. Some of these boxes I might keep flat, but inside that box, because it is useful to have some cardboard around and boxes and stuff. I still need to do my photos for last year. I've chosen them. I just need to try and get them to airdrop onto my iPad so that I can edit them how I want them, because that's easier to do on my iPad than on my phone, and then order them. And then I need to just Dodge, stop. I'm going to ask my mum if we can maybe move the sandalwood chest, possibly in front of the fireplace. I have a feeling she's going to say no though, because obviously it's a large piece of furniture. And yeah, I have a feeling she'll say no. But I'm going to ask. If I don't ask, I won't know. So that I can then maybe get another sort of desk like that one. Probably the larger size, so that I can sort of just try and make this work better for me. But yes, I've got my little wax melt there from Butterfly Melts. I think that's the coconut one. It's really nice, the coconut one. It's sort of slowly drifting through the rest of the house as well, which is lovely. I've just finished like the end of May for my scrapbooking, so I'm now up to June for 2020. I'm slowly getting there. So, you know, yeah, slowly getting there with that. I've still got all my Christmas stash out, but that's partly because, you know, Christmas scrapbooking. I've got this stuff down here which could do with finding a better home. It's just, yeah. Anyway, I am going to carry on flattening all of these boxes and having a sort out. So I'm going to press play on the YouTube video I'm watching, park you somewhere so you can kind of see, and get going. So, yes. Hey guys, so it is Friday morning. It is like quarter-ish to 11. I've got to be at work at 12 today. I am just doing the video, which is an art journal process video. What was I calling it? and having some breakfast. I have been to the gym just for 20 minutes. Just did bike exercise. So yes, yeah, not really got anything else to say. It's been pretty busy at work this week, which, yeah, I've been kind of knackered. I'm trying to think of some other things I can do, sort of like on the side, at least to start with, to bring in some extra income. But I have now passed 70 subscribers, so thank you all to all the new subscribers. I really appreciate it. I would love to get to 100 by the end of the year, which I don't think is too much to ask, really, because that's 30-ish subscribers. So yeah, I am at the moment just watching some Hannah Witten on her More Hannah channel, and I've actually really been into listening to podcasts at the moment, like in the car and with my headphones walking to and from work. So I'm listening to the Doing It podcast and Shagged, Married, Annoyed at the moment. I also have the Happy Mum, Happy Baby podcast, and it's the Rob Beckett and Josh Widdicombe one as well, which I've not actually listened to any of it yet. But if you have any podcast suggestions, put them down below. So yes. Yeah, nothing else to say really. I need to get this video all done. Oh, it's only got 3 minutes left, that's good. Yeah. Siren? I need to get cash out from my riding today, because I'm going Sunday morning, so I'll probably do that after work, depending how late we finish. Hopefully it won't be too late, because yesterday there was only 8 people booked for tonight. So yes, I don't know how busy tomorrow is, so I'd rather get it out today, so I've definitely got it. So I'm riding Sunday morning, then going to my boyfriend's, and I think we're having a meal at his parents'. I have actually also this week created a list of goals for the year. Some things I have already done, so I'll just go through these quickly actually, just in case any of you are interested. So personal goals, I want to organise my bedroom better, just so it works better for me. That does include what I talked about with the whole wardrobe situation. I think that was in last week's vlog, maybe. We still haven't heard back from the lettings agent about that, so don't know what we're going to do. But then my boyfriend and I have been having conversations about maybe moving in together sort of at the end of the year, early next year. So that's exciting. Organise my craft space better. So I have asked my mum. She said I can get a desk which, as long as it fits over the sandalwood chest, because there's nowhere else to put the sandalwood chest, So I am going to do that at some point. Go to IKEA. There are a few other bits I want from IKEA anyway. eBay ready to go clothes. So I have got a carrier bag, or like one of the bags for life bags, you know, the big ones, filled with clothes which are packed up ready to be posted, which I want to eBay. And they have been like that definitely since we moved in here, maybe longer. So yes, I need to get rid of them. So yeah. No, not that playlist, sorry, multitasking. Art journal, done. So yeah, that needs to happen. I want to try and do regular gratitude keeping. So I do already have a notebook which I've set aside as like a gratitude journal thing, but I'm not very good about writing it in it every day. I can't actually remember the last time I wrote in it. So I just want to start doing that, see if it helps with like my headspace and stuff, although I have been in a very good place recently for numerous reasons, but also this sort of last year, as you guys have probably seen. I know one of my friends from college who I still talk to, she said there was a noticeable difference in my videos, sort of like with like the work I did on myself and like my headspace and my mental health and everything last year. That is obviously an ongoing thing. Some days I still have setbacks, like I have had a couple of panic attacks at work, not recently, that was sort of last year, but you know, that was fine. They were actually very good about it as well. Read more books. I've not set a number. I think I've already achieved that goal, but that's partly because I read all of the Fred Bassett comic books that I had purchased. So I am going to count those as books because they are technically books. So yes. Yeah. What's next? Reduce unnecessary screen time. So I was looking, I spend on average like nearly 5 hours on my phone, just on my phone, a day, which is awful. Like, I'm just thinking of all the things I could be doing with those 5 hours, because that is not like responding to texts and all of that stuff. That is like playing games on social media, mostly games actually, and social media. So yes, I am going to, I think, which is another goal, to tidy up my phone, go through and like just delete some of the games and stuff off of my phone, so then they're not on there, I'm not tempted to play on them. So yes, explore the outdoors more. That's fairly self-explanatory. You know, I want to you know, explore the world around me a bit more. So the especially like the UK, I've lived here all my life and there are so many places that I'd like to go to just within the UK that I've not been to. So you know, that'd be awesome. Try new foods. That is, I have been trying some new stuff actually, but yeah, that is, yeah. Yeah, I have always been a very fussy eater, and I'm now at the point of My boyfriend and I have had discussions about babies. Not anytime soon, but like in the future, and if I am still as fussy as I am now, what kind of example is that going to set them? Because I don't want my future children to be fussy eaters, because I know how difficult it is, not just for me, but for other people. So yeah. Got a finished 2020 scrapbook, which is still there, sat behind me, so I need to finish that. Declutter my phone. Oh, I've got that on there twice, because I'd also put tidying my phone. I want to, this might sound slightly odd, but photograph all of the clothes that are in my wardrobe and my chest of drawers and whatever, and try and use like I've got on my phone a few different styling apps, so I want to try and use like one of those just to see like if I can actually wear some of my clothes. Obviously for work I basically wear the same stuff, jogging bottoms or like loose fitting trousers, a baggy t-shirt, and in the winter a like flannel shirt over the top just as an extra layer. But like when I'm not at work, I want to make an effort to not be in the same stuff all the time. So yeah, I want to try calendar blocking as well, because I think that could work for me. What else? Print my 2021 photos. I've got them all chosen. I think, as I said, I was having some issues with airdropping them onto my iPad. So yeah, I need to try that again. And then I'm not going to say the one I've achieved, because that is a more private thing. Health, I want to build up some muscle, because yeah, I just want to feel stronger. I think it'll help with like the aches and pains I get, especially with work. Cut down sugar, that's kind of self-explanatory. I just want to be healthier. And I am very conscious of the amount of sugar I have eaten in the past, and that if I keep going on that track, I could end up being pre-diabetic or diabetic, which obviously I don't want to be. Clear up my acne. I'm in a fairly good phase at the moment. I've got just like a few healing ones, and like some slight scarring, but hopefully that scarring will go with some time. So yeah, walk dodger more. Again, that is a getting out and about exercise. Poops. Getting exercise thing. Hang on, did I tweet that? Yes, I did. That's fine. Right, that can now close. Right, you have my full attention because the video is now ready to go. So yeah, that's my health things. Work/career. So this is, like, as I mentioned, the things which I can do on the side to maybe bring in some extra money. And if they go really well, could potentially lead to me being able to work from home, which long term would be amazing, especially as and when I do have children. So firstly, research Instagram scheduling, because oh my god, some days I just do not want to go into Instagram and post a photo. So if I can like schedule a week or even a month at a time, that like one photo to go up every day, that would be amazing, especially on like the weekends and when I'm sort of having spending time with my boyfriend. I don't want to be on my phone all the time. It's rude. It's not very, like, yeah. Facebook scheduling for my photography page, which is linked down below, as is my Instagram, all three of them. So there's my Instagram for my dog Dodger, and also my craft Instagram. I want to replace this camcorder because it's at least 10 years old, probably, and I am aware that the quality is not very good. But I have looked into that, and that might be happening soon. I've decided on the camera I want. It's just a case of, do I sort of buy it all at once, or do it where I pay for it in instalments? I need to do a bit more research on that, which I might get my boyfriend to help me with on Sunday. I want to get a second DSLR body, which is, I think, that black blob. Yep, that black blob behind me is my DSLR. So I have a second lens, which is for more distance stuff. So when I'm out and about, I don't like changing the lenses over because you're likely to get dirt on them, you're more likely to scratch them and damage them, and lenses are not cheap, even though the one which is currently on that one is the one that came with it, and the one that I bought was only, I think, £25. But if I want to get like more, like, some lenses are sort of in the hundreds of pounds. So there's like big lens I have, it's not actually that big. At the moment it works for what I want it for, but I would love to get like a bigger lens for doing stuff at more of a distance. So wildlife photography is something I love. So yeah, I need to replace my laptop, which that's a planner. Replace my laptop, which is down there. Again, I might do that on, see if I can do something where I can pay it off monthly, because then I'll be able to replace it sooner. I'm still undecided on if I go for a desktop or a laptop, especially since I am going to be getting sort of another desk to go there, so that'll give me a bit more space. So that's something my boyfriend said is, with my current setup, I don't really have the space for a desktop. I want to do some research into Patreon. I did have a Patreon, but I wasn't really sure on what I was doing with it. I didn't really post anything to it. So I might do that for my photography, maybe. And then I want to look into blog and a website. I do have, I think it's Blogspot, but again, I've not posted anything in years. I don't really like how restricted you are with how, like, the layout and stuff. So yes. And 70 subscribers on YouTube. I've already done that one. Financial. This is the last category. Say I would like to save £500 to £700 a month, especially if my boyfriend and I are going to move in together. We're hoping to buy somewhere rather than rent, because obviously renting is not ideal. He already co-owns the house he lives in with his brother, so that'll, like, he's already on the housing ladder, so that probably makes it slightly easier. I also want to review my Help to Buy ISA, because I was doing some little googling of it the other day, and from the sounds of things, they changed it last year so that it's only for new build properties, which there is no way in hell I am purchasing a new build property. I have heard some right old horror stories. They're like all the same as well. They don't have any character. I would much rather, if I can, buy an old property, even if it's a wreck, and refurbish it, because that's what my boyfriend and his brother did with their house. Like, they had to gut the entire house, basically, and rebuild the inside. And one thing that I have already done is check my credit score, which is obviously, with house purchasing potential towards the end of the year, an important thing to keep an eye on, because mortgages. I feel like such a grown-up talking about this stuff. So if obviously, like, the end of the year at the moment seems a long way off, but it's probably going to creep up faster than we expect, because we're already pretty much halfway through February, and my god, I have a feeling this year is going to go really quickly. And yeah, it's exciting. There's lots of like positive things happening for me right now. I'm sort of kind of ruled out another industry that I don't want to be working in, because long term, at least, like, my job at the moment, it's great. Everyone, like, it's a really nice place to work, but long term, I don't want to be working in the hospitality industry, because you don't have... I am very lucky that where I work, they're closed 2 days a week. They're not open at all. So that is like every staff member's weekend. Whereas like other places, they're open sort of 7 days a week, and you're expected to be available for all of those days on all of the shift patterns as well. Because also where I work, they only do 2 evenings a week, which is Fridays and Saturdays, which is what I work. I also work Wednesdays and Thursdays as well, and some Tuesdays. So yeah, I want something which is flexible, which, you know, doesn't take a massive toll on my body, because my god, I am so achy at the moment. Like, my legs, my back, it's constant, and I don't like it. I also get, like, when it's really busy, I get the shakes from, like, the adrenaline rush, which, like, the other week, when we had that really manic week when one of the chefs was off, he had tested positive for COVID, so he wasn't in. Like, basically every single day I was, like, having full body shakes from, I think it must have been the adrenaline rush, which I think that happening every single day is not healthy. That cannot be healthy for my body, to be in that sort of state where the adrenaline is coursing through my body, that, like, I could feel my legs shaking whilst standing up. Like, that can't be healthy. And yeah, so I am thinking about what I want to do long term. Doing something where I'm working from home with, like, flexibility and stuff would be amazing. But, you know, we shall see. Yeah, anyway, I am going to go because I need to finish my breakfast, because I've got only, like, half an hour before I need to leave for work. So yes, I shall see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, chat to me in the comments, and I shall see you next week. Bye guys.